Okay, so here's the point. So I'm leaving his UPI ID in the description below. So just go and help him as much as you can, and let's give him back his peace of heart. So guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to meet John, and we'll talk about what happened with him the other day, the other night, and we'll hear it from him. Let's see what he is up to. So please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. So you have to speak loud. Like, even if it's sad, you have to speak loud.
Okay.
So that people can hear you. So alright guys, so let's hear it from him. What happened like that day or night, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a night.
Yeah. So it's all yours now.
From morning to night.
Okay.
So guys, it happened like this. I'm gonna narrate all the story from the top to the end. So some of my subscribers, they request me, or let's say they invite me for this subscriber ride. They came all the way from Sisipur, and they are all mixed up. So they told me that all of them are my subscribers. So when I think of that, I was like, I'm feeling happy to see my subscribers and then to ride with them. So I went out with them. I told them that I'm ready. So we meet up. We meet up at our gate, and then we went to this site. I mean, like Kampopi site. We went to this Hard Rock Park, and then we went to Hard Rock Adventure Park first, and then we came back, and then we went to Haipi, and then from Haipi to Esmolnom, which is the cleanest city, as you know.
Yeah, I went there.
Yeah, we went there, and even they don't know that they didn't know even they don't know about that place. So I was like showing them all the good place and all, and then it's around 4:30. We came back from Esmolnom, and then we reached Imphal at around 7 to 7:30 within that time. So they asked me like, before we depart, let's meet up somewhere, and then let's have a small talk, and then let's have fun, and then after that let's depart from that point.
Let's break out.
Yeah, let's break out. So I was like saying yes, let's go. And then after like seeing all the spot, we went to somewhere. I'm not gonna mention the place name, and even I'm not gonna mention the I'm not gonna mention all those people's name, guys, because you can because it's, yeah, let's understand it. So we went to the spot, and then we parked our bikes there. We were around like 16, 20 of us. No, less than 20. On our right, we were like 25 or 24, like that. But when we came back home, some of them left. Some of them left home directly because they were in a hurry. So we meet at that location. We were there on that location for around like 1 hour, but less than 1 hour, because we reached there at around 7 to 7:30, and then we tried to came back home. We tried to depart from that place at around 8 to 8:15. It was like that.
So it's night time, right?
Yeah, it's night time.
Okay.
8 to 8:15 we were trying to break up, and then we were trying to depart from there, and then that's how the thing started. We are having fun, and then guys, some of my subscribers, I'm not gonna mention their name, as like I told you guys. So some of my subscribers, like 10 of them, they were moving out first. So like they were starting up their bikes. We were in a group. Let's not say like a gang, because it's not a gang kind, it's a group. So we were in a group. They start up their bike. When a group of bike start up their bikes, it's gonna make a big sound, as we all know. So some of them, like 1, 2, 3, I don't know who are they, like, I mean, who are the guys or the people who rev the bike. Some of them, they rev their bike. So that's how it starts. The locality people, they come up, and then I knew it, like I knew it because here in Imphal city, we don't rev our bike or disturb other people with our bikes and all, the sounds and all, in other locality. So I respect them. So when I heard that sound and all, I was like going to them, straight to them, and then I scold them, don't do this and that, because it's a bad thing, and then you're gonna you're gonna disturb some other people, and then people are gonna get angry. I told them like that, and then they were saying yes. Okay, I just came back again, and then we were only like 4 of us who tried to leave at last. So we were like still having a conversation, and then talking about our next plans and all. We're still having plans, guys, like to go out somewhere again. So I came back from that. I came back after scolding them, and then they were like, just after I came back, some of them, before they leave the place,
They started revving again.
Yeah, they started revving again. It's a boy thing. Yeah, I just I can understand it. It's a boy thing. So, but for the locality people, it's gonna be a
disturbance.
Yeah, it's gonna be a disturbance. So I told them again. I scolded them, don't do that. And then they were just leaving the place. And then as soon as they leave the place, the locality people, they were like in a crowd. So they were like lots, and then they couldn't catch those people because they left it already. But the leftover people, like me and 4 of us, we were the only guys who were still in that location. So the locality people just approached us, and then they were like scolding us. I told them, the local youths and the women's societies, like, I know this is not right, and this is not a good thing to do. I scold them, and then they just leave the place. It's not our fault. And then one older woman, she understand me, and then they were just moving back. And then as soon as we try to leave the place, me and 4 of us, as soon as we try to leave the place, one of my friend, I'm telling my friend, but then he's my subscriber, because as we are in a ride, I'm calling him as a friend. So one of our friend, my subscriber, let's say, he was caught by the crowd, and then they were asking, and then they were asking some questions. But I know that he don't speak Manipuri. That's the reason why I was trying to help him out. I'm already ready to move on because I was with a helmet and all. And then as soon as I saw that guy who was being caught by them, I was trying to move in, and then I told the older people, and then the elderly people and the youths, like, even if it's not my fault, I'm saying sorry. At first point I was saying sorry, even if it's not my fault. That's the point, guys. I was saying sorry, it's our fault, it's my fault. I was saying it's my fault, it's our fault. But then I don't know, they couldn't understand it. That was the starting of the problem. Someone, I'm not gonna mention that guy's name, or I know that guy's face and all the figure, body structure and all. He came from my back, and then he punched me. He punched me on my back. Luckily, guys, the punch hit my helmet, and then I didn't get hurt, and it was not paining at all. So I just kept silent, and I was just calm, because when it's like mob violence and all, it's better if you keep quiet and all. So I was keeping calm, and then talking with one elderly woman. I was telling her, "Auntie, why did he hit me? What's my fault?" And then even auntie couldn't see my fault there. So as soon as he hit my back, and then he punched me, he started taking off my
bike key.
Yeah, my bike key, and then he was moving back. And then auntie was like, she didn't know that the guy was taking out my key and all. Yeah. So auntie told me to leave. Me and that older elderly woman, we were like talking very calm, and then she was very good, I mean. And then that auntie told me to leave, and to leave this place as soon as possible, and then you guys just go, move on. I was like, I was there, and then I know that the guy was taking out my key. So I told auntie that this guy, the other guy was taking out my key, and how will I go? So auntie was like, oh, okay, then I'll get the key, and then I'll come back. Just wait. She went there, and then she took the key from that guy, and then as soon as I was about to leave, I was starting off my engine. The same guy, he came and punched me again on my helmet. And then the thing it was very rude, guys. Like, I don't want this thing to happen to other people. It happens to me. but I don't want these things to happen to other people. It was very bad, and then it was very hurting. Like he was like, I was putting on my helmet and my GoPro was on it. He just broke the GoPro, the mount. He cannot just pull it out, so he just broke the mount. So guys, at this point what I'm trying to say is like, we took a lot of care about our GoPro. Let's say like all these motovloggers and all, even if our GoPro fall down, we were like, it hurts. But he was like so damn care, and then he just came by, punched me, and then he just twisted like this. He broke the mount, and then he just pulled off my he snatched it. He snatched my GoPro. I'm using this snatch word because it's not my he took it off without my consent and in a disrespectful way. So I was like, I cannot control my like this thing, my anger at that point. So I just put off my bike, and then I was like, I parked my bike there, and then I just moved to them, and then I asked the guy to give back my GoPro. He was like keeping the GoPro inside his pocket, and then he moved back in among the crowds. He was trying to hide it. So I was so hurting, guys, at that point, because it was like, how to say, I didn't get hurt like that before. Never. Because I just want to be happy, and I always want to be happy. Even if I don't have money is not the thing which is important to be happy, guys. It's your mood. You have to make on your like mood a better one to be happy. So when I feel that pain, or when that thing hurts me a lot, I was like speechless, and I cannot control my anger at that time, and I was like coming back to my my bike, and then I was like standing, and then to control my anger I was keeping quiet, and then I closed my eyes, and then I was like shaking a lot, guys. My friend, 3 of my friends who don't speak Manipuri much, they were like so angry because they were so angry on how they act on me. One of my subscriber, that guy, one guy, my subscriber, my friend, I mean, he was like into
he went to fight or something?
No, he was almost ready to fight. He's almost ready to fight, and then he approached the guy, and then he was jumping, and then he was trying to punch, and then suddenly the crowd and then the elderly people, they stopped them, and then they pulled my friend, the guy out from them. And then I even stopped the guy there, guys. I told him, my subscriber or my friend, like, don't do this and that, it's a bad thing. We are in other locality. Yeah, it's our fault, even though if it's not my fault, it's not your fault. We are riding in a group, so if one's fault, that one's fault can be our fault. I told him like that, so he was keeping calm. I asked him to keep calm and to control his anger. And then, guys, one elderly woman, she approached me again, and then I asked her to give me back my GoPro. And then she was saying, she told me like, how much did you pay for your GoPro? She asked me how much did you pay for your GoPro? I told her it is 50,000 rupees, 50,000 rupees. And then the reply I got from her is like, 50,000 rupees, or even if it's 1 lakh rupees, just go home and then come back again tomorrow to get your GoPro. And then I was like a little bit down. No, I was a little bit
calm.
I was a little bit calm from that.
Because of the assurance.
Yeah, because of what she said. Yeah. Come back again tomorrow. And then I told her like, Auntie, this is not my fault. But then even after saying sorry and then forgive us, even I asked for an apology. Why did you do this and that things to us? Why do you act like this? Why do you have to be so rude to us? I was telling like that. You shouldn't do this and that. yes, we can settle this situation by talking, and like we have an argument like that. But she said just to move on and then come back tomorrow. Okay, if that's so, I'll come back tomorrow and then I'll get my GoPro. So I didn't even take the phone number because of my anger. I forgot everything. So I just start a bike, and then because of that anger, I just drive the bike. We went out from that place, and then my other guys, the three of them, they followed me. I was stopping the bike somewhere again, which is near to that locality. I was stopping the bike there, and then I was like so hurting. I was hurting very much at that point, at that time. So I just calmed down, and then I just try to I just try to be brave. I'm just trying to be brave. So I just sit down at one store. It's already 8:30, guys. The stores are closed. I was sitting down near the shop, and then I was like, my mood was all gone, and at that time, guys, what I feel is like, I feel like I lost everything. And then because I never feel that pain before, and then my friends, they come and approach me, and then they were like, bro, don't be sad anymore. We'll go back tomorrow. We'll come back. They are from Sisipur. My friends are from Sisipur. Yeah, I really appreciate them because they were a man of words. Because the next day, the next morning, they came. They came again, and then the thing is like, before the next morning, I'm gonna tell you the night story. So we settled down there at one shop, and then I was like so hurting, and then I cannot even cry out, guys. It hurts a lot because it hurts a lot that I cannot even cry out. But my eyes were all red, and then I was like, I don't know how to say. I don't know how to express it out now. But it was, I lost everything. I was like, I lost everything. My moods are all gone. Even I was thinking of like dying at that point. I feel like I want to die. We settled down there at the shop, in front of the shop for around like 3 to 4 hours. I was like so hurting. Even my friend, they didn't approach me anymore because like I was so angry. If they approached me and talk this and that thing and all, I would be getting more angry. So they know that, and then they were standing, and then they were guarding me or like something like that, not to do bad things and all. They were around me. I really appreciate those guys. They were good guys. They were with me the whole time. The incident we came out from that place, the incident place. We came out from there. We came out from there at around 8:15 to 8:30, if I as long as that's what I know. And then we went back home at around 12:30 or 1:30. Within that time, we were like sitting on that place, and then I was keeping quiet. I couldn't even speak out or even talk to them. And then they respect me a lot. So when I say respect, it means my what to say?
Respect your feelings.
Yeah, they respect my feelings, you know. So they keep quiet, and then they were just chatting with their friends, and I saw them doing that. But I was like, my mood is all gone. So and then I tried to be like positive. I tried to act positive to my friends, to those who guard me, and then to those who stay with me that night. So at around 1:30, we depart from that place, and then I told them to go back to their place, their respective place, and then to come back again tomorrow, and let's ask the GoPro if we can. And they went home at 1:30. Sisipur. They went back to Sisipur at 1:30, and then my home was near, so I reached it very like quick. And as soon as I reached home, I was like on bed, but I couldn't sleep from that night. I couldn't sleep, and I couldn't even like take rest. And one thing, I didn't tell this thing or this incident to my parents even now. So we are making this video outside. I don't want to let my dad and my parents, my mom, know these things. And the next day, guys, the next early morning, I couldn't sleep, so I just stay awake. Then I play with my phone, and then just chat with some of my friends about this thing and that. So the next morning, at around 10:30, I called them the guy who from Sisipur. I called them, and then they were coming. Before we go together, I have like another plan. That is like, if we, when I say we, the same people who were there, if we go together, then some problems might occur again. Because we are angry, they are angry. So
yeah, it might
positive
be,
and positive, it makes
there might be an like misunderstanding.
yeah, there can be a misunderstanding. So I thought of like that and make another plan. So I told them to wait there, to wait somewhere, and I called one of my friend, Hector Kamai guys. He also have a YouTube channel, and then so I called him, and then he was ready to help me out. So I told him the situation, and then when I asked him to help me out with that thing and all, he was ready. So with the help of Hector Kami guys, we went to the spot. I mean, like, we went to the locality, and then we talked with the elderly people and all. First we met with the elderly woman. So, and then we talked, and then I told her everything about the situation. Like, it wasn't my fault. I was telling her everything. That night it was not my fault, and then I explained everything, and then she understand it. She knows that it wasn't my fault. And then when I told her, like, I'm coming today because you told me to come back tomorrow and then get your GoPro. That's the reason why I'm coming back today. So can I get my GoPro? I was asking her like that, and then she was like, that night I took the GoPro, but then some youth approached her, and then they took the GoPro from her hand. She told me like that. And then, but she knows the guy who took the GoPro. So I asked her about that thing, and then she was like, okay, I'll go and ask the guy about your GoPro thing. So she went out, and then she asked the guy who took my GoPro, and then she came back after like 5 minutes. She came back, and then she told me the results. So the thing she told me was so more hurting, guys. It is more hurting. What she told me was, they told me that those guys, those youths, told her that they broke my GoPro, and then they threw it away. And I was like so speechless again, because my anger was coming up again. So I was speechless again, and then I kept quiet. My friend Hector, he was sitting beside me, and then he was like, John, just tell your problem, and then just tell her, like, what to say, explain everything to her, and then share your opinion to her. Even I told her that according to your story. No. According to your words, I'm coming back today, and then I'm not ready to hear about this news. I told her like that, and then she was like, "Oh, what can we do? Oh, it's just done like that. I don't know." And then she act like she didn't know everything, and then she just moved on. She left us, and then I spoke with one elderly woman again, and I told her, like, Auntie, this thing is not right. So I'll be giving you a chance to talk to one another among yourselves, and then I'll be coming back after one more day. So even Bro Devson is coming.
Bro Devson is here.
Bro Devson is here. So let's finish our talk first. So guys, I just give them not a deadline, but then I just give a time. Yeah, I just give them a time to
like sort things out.
Yeah, sort things out among themselves. And then I told her that I'll be coming back again on Monday morning. So I just leave the place and then came back home with sad mood again. On Monday morning, I asked, like, we went like 5 of us who I'm gonna mention their names because they are my friends, my close friends. Hector, the same guy, Hector Kame guys, Ryan Casting, Pravin, and 2 of them. We went there again to settle these things again. So we went there, and then we asked the woman their like thoughts and all. Like, they told us like, oh, they broke your GoPro, and then I don't know the guy name. At that point, it hurts me, and then we come back, and then we meet these shopkeepers and all. We ask them. I know the body figure structures and all, so we explain everything, and then we asked about the guy. We found him, and then we called him up, and then he was coming. Like I was ready to talk to him very calmly because I was trying to get my GoPro back just because of that. But then after 2 days, he was still in his like angry mode, and then he just approached me with aggression. He saw his aggressiveness, and then he was like, "Why are you coming back again? And then why are you like coming here again and again? Are you guys insulting me, or are you guys disrespecting me? Are you guys challenging me?" He told me like that, and I was like, "Oh, why is this guy so rude?" And then I was thinking like that, guys. I was like, if I show my anger to him again at that spot, we will fight again. So I was controlling my anger, and then I was keeping quiet. I told him, "Bro, don't be angry anymore. The past is the past, and then today we are coming here to settle the things, and then to get my GoPro back." And even I told him, "I'm not angry anymore. If it's not, even though if it's not my fault, I'm ready to say sorry. Just give me back my GoPro." I was telling him, and then he was like, "We broke your GoPro, and then we threw it on that roadside." Guys, this is the point. We threw it on the roadside, and then it was at night, so we left it, and then in morning, I went there and searched the GoPro again. I couldn't find it. He told me like that, and then I was like keeping quiet. Then I was so hurt. And the thing is, guys, I told him like, "Bro, if you did this thing, so I'm ready to solve the things with an FIR." But he was like, "Okay, we are also ready to fight again. We are ready to fight with the FIR." And as soon as I hear that answer from him, I know that this guy is very very
misguided, misinformed, or little bit uneducated.
And so, guys, as soon as I heard that answer from him, I know that this guy is not a kind of guy who can understand people. So I just keep quiet, and we just left the. I just took his phone number. I took his phone number, and then we just left the place because I was ready to solve these things in an easy way, not to like create this problem into bigger problem. I don't want that. So I just told my friend, like Ryan and Noel, I just told them to, "Okay, let's go home. It's useless." So I just pulled them back, and then we just come back, and that's it, guys.
So guys,
so I don't think I'll get my GoPro back, but if I file an FIR, we can get it back. But that will bring a bigger problem in future. So it's better we stay calm, and then we are peaceful. So I just keep quiet like that.
so we'll close the case here for that matter.
Yeah.
But guys, one problem is that they snatched his main source of income, which is very wrong, because the way he was earning was from his YouTube, and that was the most important thing for him, because
that GoPro thing.
Because like without it, he cannot make any videos, and his income is like stopped. So guys, we are trying to raise some fund for him so that we can buy him a new GoPro. Since his GoPro is like reportedly damaged and like disposed, so there's no chance of getting it back, and there's no point of going and fighting with them, because if they were like nice people, we could have sorted it like diplomatically, like with talks. But I think there's no point in like going on with this. So let's okay, so here's the point. So I'm leaving his UPI ID in the description below, so just go and help him as much as you can, and let's give him back his peace of heart, because that night he lost his heart like piece of his heart. So guys, let's end this in a positive way, and let's take it in this way that he lost one, now he'll get a better one. And
So
and
guys,
it's also a life like lesson
Yeah,
that
it's a lesson.
if you're going in a group or a crowd, make sure to maintain peace and
Yeah, yeah.
calm. So yeah, so
and
that's
then
all I
for-
want to
and
say.
then even for the local people and all,
Mhm.
it's a lesson from me, like not to be so rude to other,
Yeah.
like not to snatch away some others property. It hurts me, but if it happens to other people, it may hurt more.
Mhm.
Today though, I'm not telling that I'm a good or a calm person. I can control my anger, so I was just staying calm.
Don't worry, be happy.
Cheer up, cheer up.
Cheer up. All right, guys. So if you have anything to say, anything else?
I still love you all.
We love you all, guys.
I still love you all, and then I'll try to, like, even in a hard case, I'll try to entertain you guys more
Yep.
in the future.
Awesome.